I don't know where Oliver Gray is.
Oh no, look at this. Oliver Gray deposited the carcass of Oliver Gray at the top of the ramp. The Wyatt family has struck.
After the brutal attack on Oliver Gray by the Wyatt family, Gray's tag team partner Adrian Neville seeks revenge when he takes on Wyatt family member Luke Harper.
And I promise you, what they did to Oliver will pale in comparison to what I will do to the family.
Tonight on NXT.
NXT arena alive with energy as we have another exciting night of NXT action, including a main event showdown between Adrian Neville and Luke Harper.
Is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Cape Town, South Africa, weighing 213 pounds, Justin Gabriel.
A business-like look in the eye of Justin Gabriel as we welcome you to NXT alongside William Regal and Tony Dawson. We are so used to seeing Justin with such energy. What did you make of that stern look in his eye?
He looks very focused, and so he should be. When you have to face Leo Krueger, you have to be focused.
This rivalry between these South Africans has gotten very personal.
And his opponent from Johannesburg, South Africa, weighing 220 pounds, Leo Krueger.
Menacing glare of Leo Krueger.
Some would say demented glare. That's what I would say. This is so interesting to me because, as I've said before, these two young men know each other very well. They've known each other since they were boys.
The old saying is familiarity breeds contempt.
Yes. They've always had a rivalry. They were trained by the same great South African competitor, Darnie Brits, who was a great old foe of mine. And so they know each other's tricks. They know each other's strengths. They know each other's weaknesses. But it's something more than that. It's that personal rivalry. And when you're facing somebody like Leo Krueger who's willing to take it to any level.
Is this the type of match where the man who makes the first mistake loses?
It could well be. It could well be. This is truly human chess at its best.
Justin Gabriel is celebrated for his athletic ability, the famous 450 splash off the top rope. Leo Krueger, more of a grounded attack, but no less effective. Krueger gained an unfair advantage by pulling the hair, but one thing we've seen from Leo Krueger, he will take any advantage.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm all for that. Everybody should take any advantages. Obviously, you don't want to get yourself disqualified or in the bad books in any way, but you have to take whatever advantage you can, especially against somebody like Justin Gabriel.
Oh! Justin Gabriel, the aggressor, and certainly tempo an issue in this match. Justin Gabriel told us earlier that he wants a fast tempo. Look at him reversing it, and now it's Justin Gabriel pulling the hair. These two, there is spite, to use one of your favorite words, William, between these two. Ill will.
Both men pushing the envelope a little here, taking advantage of the rule book, knowing that the referee this early on isn't going to disqualify them because you want to see the competition.
Have to break the count by 5.
You get to that 5 count, that's a lot of people forget that. It's a disqualification.
Did you see that?
Yes, I did. Not blind,
Gabriel
Tony.
throwing down Leo Krueger. That's incredible.
Leo, let's go. Leo, you better watch it too. Let's go. Keep it clean here, guys.
Ooh. Vicious elbow drop to the back of the neck.
Yes, exactly. You see people drop elbows across the throat, but the point of the elbow there, right into the back of the neck. And we know in other sort of fighting sports, you're not allowed to hit anybody on the back of the neck because it's so painful.
The size 13 boots of Leo Krueger have him in command. Will he close it out? We'll find out next on NXT. Welcome back to NXT. A battle in the ring right now, William.
That was a lovely shot of the back of our heads there, wasn't it? My hair's too long. Unfortunately, my barber's a dwarf, you know. That's why it's so long now.
Oh, William. It's Justin Gabriel in a very vulnerable spot with Leo Krueger.
We've seen Leo Krueger. Well, unfortunately, the people at home haven't seen Leo Krueger. We have just dissect the arm of Justin Gabriel and done a wonderful job. Look at the pressure he's got on that hammerlock there, that back hammer.
And we talked about pacing earlier. This is the pace that Leo Krueger wanted, not Justin Gabriel. Rounding the high flyer from Cape Town.
And that's the smart way to do this. You know, if you compete against high flyers, that was my strategy. Always keep them on the floor.
And
try
that's
and take
exactly
the legs away from them.
where Justin Gabriel is right now. The early bitterness that drove Justin Gabriel, now that he's been taking this much pain and punishment, where does he draw the resilience to keep competing?
What I like Leo Krueger's competing style is he's a general. He's a general in life. When he goes out on the hunt, he knows exactly what he wants and how he wants it.
Truly
and
a
this
mercenary.
is what you see when one old pro to another, watching somebody here, he just takes command of their opponent, grinds them down, very smart.
A hunter in the wild, a hunter in the ring with mercenary experience. Head-to-head collision
Heads
there.
crack together.
What happens? What's that feel like?
Well, it's depending, I mean, obviously how hard you hit, but it just knocks you senseless. And you see stars in your eyes, and if the bridge of the nose, then your eyes start streaming, you don't know where you are, and it takes a while to get your bearings back. And it's whoever gets the bearings back first is usually has the upper hand. Can somebody capitalize on that now, though?
Both men staggered and stunned. A simultaneous headbutt.
And this is the last thing you actually want, is punches to the forehead, to the temple area, after you've been in a headbutt situation. Something's got to give. You can't continue this way.
That's got to impact the balance and equilibrium, right?
Usually you only get equilibrium problems when you get banged on the ear.
Justin Gabriel
anyway.
With a vicious right.
This is where you end up with equilibrium problems because of the elbows right on the point of the ear, or the point of the elbows on the ear.
These two are trading strikes. And there's a chop. Oh! You can hear the punishment.
I just said point of the ear then, didn't I, like Mr. Spock? I told you some rubbish sometimes.
Spinebuster, and this one is over. Krueger, no! Gabriel kicks out.
Great courage by Justin Gabriel. And that was incredibly difficult for Justin Gabriel to push out of that, but because of his great training, he was able to use his hips and push with all his leg power to get out of that, because Leo Krueger had him completely jacked up there.
Leo Krueger, the look in his eyes, wild and intimidating. Now it's Krueger locking in.
Right, an arm submission that we've seen.
Look at Gabriel!
Successfully. But Justin Gabriel is well scouted his opponent. Threw him over his shoulder there. Now Justin Gabriel has to try and take command.
These two are utterly spent again. Gabriel's left arm may be bothering him the way he's holding it. Oh! Creative move there by Gabriel.
And that turnbuckle doesn't taste good or feel good. More punishment to the forehead there of Leo Krueger.
Oh!
Right in the bottom.
The athleticism of Gabriel. This one's over. No, out at 2.
One thing you can, above anything you can say about Leo Krueger is he certainly doesn't have a glass chin, does he? Because that would have just floored most people. They wouldn't have got up to a count of 100.
Oh! We're seeing Gabriel attack from the ground. We've not seen him.
Right in the sternum.
Oh! Leo Krueger is taking shots. Shot after
Unprotected
shot.
shots is what they are.
Spinning. And now, this one. Oh, a kick out.
This
On
shows
another
the tenacity,
near fall.
though. The tenacity of Leo Krueger being able to continue to even get up and get to his feet.
This match has been a battle of skill and will. Look at that move. Gabriel for the pin.
Dr. Bomb into a full double leg Nelson there, and still Leo Krueger's able to kick out.
A kick out at 2. Both of these superstars have battled with courage and battled back.
Krueger thought about leaving and trying to regroup there, but Justin Gabriel pulled him back in the ring. Oh, this is where you've got it. Leo Krueger needs to get out the way really quickly.
Gabriel at his
Move
best
now.
up high. Savvy move.
Very savvy. Well scouted.
Leo Krueger knows good and well what Justin Gabriel's capable of off the top rope. No 450.
A good thumb to the arm.
Oh! That left arm, which has troubled Gabriel all match, being targeted.
Ooh. And that overhand throw from his incredible 100-mile-an-hour cricket ball he can throw.
Still working on the left arm.
Back into that arm
And a
submission.
submission move. Gabriel may tap out here. How can he withstand this?
He can withstand it because he's Justin Gabriel, and Justin Gabriel keeps on fighting.
So close to the rope. Can Gabriel reach the rope?
Leo Krueger's ripping and tearing at the elbow and the shoulder. Oh, wow.
The hold must be broken. But has the damage been done? Look at how spent Justin Gabriel is.
Believe me, I know, because I've had my shoulder dislocated. It shocks the nervous system to where you can't really comprehend what's going on. Ooh. Oh. Leo Krueger needs to, unfortunately, I hate to say this, but he needs to put poor Justin Gabriel out of his misery now, because Justin Gabriel's in terrible trouble here.
Repeated blunt force to that injured arm, and again, this one's over.
Here is your winner, Leo Krueger.
The boy from Johannesburg.
Well, we can say one thing. Leo Krueger is now truly the king of South Africa.
And his wide-eyed stare speaks volumes.
WWE officials will be loving this. They doesn't matter what kind of a person. Look, we can see that Justin Gabriel managed to get to the ropes. He got to the ropes, but it just wasn't enough. Leo Krueger took advantage here with that powerful shot to the shoulder and applied that incredibly painful arm submission. Wide base, pulling back on the lower back there, wrenching the shoulder and the elbows. There's no way that Justin Gabriel could have possibly fought through that.
A gritty and determined battle from Justin Gabriel, but the victory and bragging rights belong to Leo Krueger.
WWE officials will be loving to see Leo Krueger. It doesn't matter what kind of a person he is, this is a man that wins. And in the WWE, you need winners.
Ladies and gentlemen, my guest at this time, Audrey Marie. Now, Audrey, your issues with Sasha Banks started when you first started sending her the love letters, which then led to you attacking her from behind. Now, she gained some measure of revenge on you by distracting you in the 6 Diva tag team match, which led to you losing. Now, we haven't heard much from you since. Why? It's always calmest before the storm. Now Sasha knows I'm coming.
And there's still nothing she can do about it.
Tonight on NXT, Adrian Neville has revenge on his mind after his partner Oliver Gray was attacked by the Wyatt family. It's David versus Goliath as Neville goes one-on-one with Luke Harper. It's happening on NXT tonight.
We're back on NXT. My broadcast colleague, Mr. Regal, has left our commentary position. I don't know what's going on.
I've asked NXT leader Dusty Rhodes if I could have some time with you here. I'll try not to keep you too long. Last week, I let my emotions get the better of me. I let everybody down because one thing, doesn't matter what I've done in my life, I've always tried to be a great professional. And so I owe somebody an apology. Cassius Ohno, please, if you could, I'm sure you're listening, please come out here. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but like I said, I'm here to apologize. We've known each other a long time, and I really, truly am sorry. Whatever's gone on between us, it's just not worth it, really. You don't want to be the person that I am at 45 years of age, or nearly, lying awake every night with the thoughts going around in your head of all the liberties that that I've taken with people over the years. So I want a great future for everybody here in NXT. I'd really just, let's shake hands and please accept my apology.
William. Hey, I've practically idolized you from the moment you stepped on U.S. soil. I mean, your in-ring style, how vicious you are, how ruthless you are, I admired that. And as a matter of fact, CM Punk and myself a decade ago, we traveled halfway across the country to spend a week with you and pick your brain and sit under the learning tree and learn tricks and techniques and that bit of villainy that you bring to the ring. And that's what I wanted. I wanted to embody that, so I followed in your footsteps. I went to England and I did the camps. I went all throughout Europe and I did the tournaments and I lived in dojos in Japan, and all the while you and I stayed in contact. And you made sure the right people saw my footage, and now I'm a WWE superstar.
I brought you here, Cassius, because I see great things for you. You know, I want you to have an incredible career. I just want you to have everything because you deserve it. You've put your time in and you deserve it.
Well, that's all well and good, but you're in the twilight of your career, and I'm on the rise, and you keep saying this stuff, and you keep trying to give me advice. I don't need your advice. I don't want your career. Wait, what were you just going on about? 45 years old, 30 years in this industry, and what do you have to show for it? What's your legacy? See, you're the once proud villain. You used to take pride in destroying people, and now you're content just to kick back and pull faces and laugh with all of these people. And all the while, these people are laughing at you because you are a joke. Don't boo me, I'm telling the truth. This man has no legacy. Listen. I'll leave you with this. 30-year career. Is that right? 30-year career? And the only thing that people remember, the only thing that people will remember about you is that time you got on your knees and you put your lips on Vince McMahon's.
I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Tell the world that I'm coming home.
Ain't no stopping us now. I love that song. Whenever it comes on, it makes me feel strong. I thought I told you that we won't stop till we back cruising through Harlem. These old blocks. For all of my shortcomings, welcome to my homecoming. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. Thank you all.
I'm coming home. Tell the world that I'm coming home.
I'm coming home.
Let the rain wash away.
Feels so
all
good.
the pain of yesterday.
Feels so free.
I'm coming home. Coming home. Tell the world that I'm coming home.
The following contest is a Divas match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from San Jose, California, Bayley.
Since the age of 11, Bayley has dreamt of this night, competing as a WWE NXT superstar.
And her opponent, from Norwich, England, Paige.
You can't mention Paige without discussing Summer Rae. It was Summer Rae that helped to keep Paige out of action for weeks. But now Paige is back and ready to compete, William. Good to have you back in commentary. Paige into the ring. William quiet.
Do you know how hard that was for me to even go out and apologize to anybody? I've never apologized to anyone in my life.
I understand. Shifting our focus to this match, this is a huge opportunity for Bayley. We talk all the time about NXT being the proving ground as we build towards tonight's main event. Adrian, Neville, and Luke Harper, these two divas. This is Paige, obviously well-regarded, celebrated
Roll
as the
through a nice
anti-diva.
overhand wrist throw there. That was very good.
Oh, look at Paige, the rookie Bayley getting rolled up there, but kicking out. Can you imagine? Since the age of 11, the dream of competing in WWE, and it happens tonight. Bayley earlier today said she was nervous, although you can't tell.
Well, she should be nervous, but it's a good kind of nerves. It's a good kind of nervous energy, and she's using that to her strength in the ring here, and it's nice to see.
We see Bayley with a submission maneuver. Arm bar on Paige. They talk all the time about WWE officials closely scrutinizing these matches. Corridors of power. And we've seen in the last year the impact that NXT has made in WWE.
The future of NXT rests in NXT.
Ooh! There's a roll-up.
Bailey. Anybody with half a brain who competes here in NXT knows that. And so they want to impress the WWE officials.
Stunning reversal there by Paige. Bailey had things going offensively, but now it's Paige. Slinging the rookie into the corner.
Miss Helen Boots.
The anti-diva.
A firecracker, isn't she? I mean, just full of just... it's an old term of mine, but full of violent venom.
Oh! That signature yell of Paige, too. And look at Paige locking in the submission maneuver. Does Bailey tap out?
Paige there, she's got the...
It's over!
Here's your winner, Paige!
Paige applied a cloverleaf to the legs there and put a knee in the back.
Oh!
Bailey, hang on a minute.
Look who's back. Summer Rae, as always, looking to get involved with Paige, but now backing away. It was an attack from behind that started all of this weeks ago. This time, Paige was aware. No chance for Summer Rae to finish the attack, William. Another victory for the NXT Arena's favorite diva.
2 weeks ago, the Wyatts viciously attacked Oliver Gray. Tonight, Gray's partner Adrian Neville's looking for payback as he goes one-on-one with Luke Harper. This one's gonna be a brawl. It's personal, and it's next. With the show of shows, WrestleMania, only 18 days away, you never know who's gonna show up at the NXT Arena. It's the Road to WrestleMania special. And that road rolls right through NXT next week.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Newcastle, England, weighing 194 pounds, he is one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, Adrian Neville.
The man that gravity forgot, the jumping Geordie, Adrian Neville. The pride of Britain at the moment.
The last time we saw Adrian Neville, he took on 2 competitors and won. Oliver Gray.
And his opponent, accompanied by the Wyatt family, from Rochester, New York, weighing 262 pounds, Luke Harper.
For the first time, we find out that Luke Harper is from Rochester, New York. There was a time that we didn't even know the names of the Wyatt family.
Ooh. Oh! Adrian Neville's strategy here, just take the big man down as quick as possible. But look at that, very unorthodox, but Luke Harper just threw a punch just right on the button of Adrian Neville. It's knocked him senseless.
Harper with a clear size advantage.
But Adrian Neville doing the smart thing here. Take his opponent down and wear him down.
And of course, when you look in the ring, it's one-on-one, but knowing that the family is there, ooh! Luke Harper making great use of the ring, and now punishing Neville in for the win, kick out at 2. Luke Harper controlling the action on NXT. Welcome back to NXT, our main event. Adrian Neville and Luke Harper. Adrian Neville beside himself at the damage that was done to his tag team partner, Oliver Gray. And as always, with the Wyatt family, a unit together here in support of Luke Harper, the big bearded beast in the ring. Bray Wyatt looking on, Eric Rowan looking on as well. Mr. Regal, Adrian Neville. How can he possibly turn things around?
just having Bray Wyatt and Eric Rowan stood there on the rampway, it's just a constant reminder to Adrian Neville that his partner is laid up and injured, and it's got to affect your game. It has to. And you're also, obviously, you know, he's in the ring, he's trying to compete against a monster like Luke Harper, knowing that those two equal monsters are sat there watching him. It's very difficult for him.
The size differential obvious, and the incredible air attack of Adrian Neville negated as he's on the ground.
You see this here. Luke Harper is making Adrian Neville carry his entire weight by keeping him in that very well applied chin lock and putting all his weight. You see, look, see the way he's rolling his body over on top of Adrian Neville.
Look
that
at the wild-eyed glare.
Anytime that Adrian Neville's trying to get out of that, he's got all that weight to try and push off, and it's exhausting.
We focus so much on the insane looks, but in ring, the Wyatt family, can you evaluate their approach?
You can only say that they're having an incredible skill set. And where they've got that from, I don't know. Because they know how to wear down an opponent, they know how to do it quickly, and they do a great job of it.
A boot to the quad.
This is what Adrian Neville's got to do, though. Try and wear that out the knees, if he can, of Luke Harper.
Harper hooks the leg. No, he doesn't.
We
Just
saw
lean down.
at the beginning of this match, Adrian Neville drop kicked the knee of Luke Harper and right to the patella. And now he's trying to focus back on it. But it's unsuccessful. This is Luke Harper's just dissecting.
Hooking the leg, the pin.
Dissecting Adrian.
Kick out at 2. Near pinfall. Clearly, Luke Harper is in command. A very vulnerable position for Neville.
It's a Bruno Sammartino-like backbreaker there. Very successful for the great man Bruno Sammartino.
Soon to be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. WrestleMania weekend at MSG. He'll sell out MSG one more time.
Adrian Neville's got to try and break the grip of Luke Harper. Use his legs to try and push himself down.
You can see the scale.
He's done a good job.
The size of these two men. What a disadvantage.
Oh,
dear. Devastating. This one's all done. No! A kick out at 2.5. Another pinfall attempt. Kick out at 2. Adrian Neville fighting back and finding a way to keep kicking out. 3 in a row.
This is where the experience of Adrian Neville.
Look at Neville. He refuses to be pinned.
Adrian Neville's experience is showing us how he can kick out, but he's expending such energy trying to kick out.
The will and desire of the tag team champion. One half of the outstanding British tag team duo.
What a family portrait that is.
Disturbing.
Oh, dear me.
What does Luke Harper need to do to close this out?
Have to get one of those, put it on the mantelpiece, keep the kids away from the fire.
Luke Harper has punished Adrian Neville, but has not been able to close out the match. How come?
Because Adrian Neville is an incredible competitor. There's no easy prey here. He'll keep fighting because that's what he does. This is a young man who's fought his way around the world before he got here to NXT.
Here comes Neville. What a gritty comeback against a much larger and stronger opponent. Neville flying in.
Adrian Neville so reminds me of the great Dynamite Kid.
Oh, up and over, but not out.
Ooh.
What
Kick right to
placement. A kick right on target. Harper. Down goes Harper.
Both heels
Missile
right to the jaw
kick.
of Luke Harper there.
What
Quick, he's got to
move.
cover him. He's got to cover him.
This is over. No.
Luke Harper's just too strong.
What is it going to take? It looked like.
I honestly
It's
don't
gonna be
know. I
enough.
can't answer that for you, Tony. That's the truth. I don't know. Luke Harper's a formidable foe.
Adrian Neville.
Oh, dear.
One-on-one in the ring. Oh! Look at that move! Way up high!
Self-preservation by Adrian Neville here. He's very resourceful.
Wow!
Goodness gracious me.
Springboard moonsault! Adrian Neville.
That's what makes this young man so special. He certainly lives up to that moniker, doesn't he? The man that gravity forgot. Goodness gracious.
Staring at Bray Wyatt. A chilling stare down there. Adrian Neville has everything working right now. Oh no. Like spinning DDT. There's a brilliant move. I thought Harper
needs to
had him.
capitalize on this very quickly. Luke Harper's knocked senseless. He needs to cover him right now.
Crawling over. Why is Neville not covering?
Well, I'll tell you why, because Adrian Neville's weighing up the situation here. He knows he's not that heavy. He knows that it's going to be hard for him to pin Luke Harper like that, but if he comes off the top rope, that's what he's used to. He knows that extra pressure could hold Luke Harper down on the mat.
Here comes Bray Wyatt.
But it was a mistake.
Wyatt's distracting the referee. The referee's not even watching. Oh no. Harper. Lights out. Good night. Adrian Neville.
Here is your winner, Luke Harper.
In the middle of the battle there, Adrian Neville thought he was doing the right thing by trying to get to the top rope because he knew that the extra pressure that he could come down with on Luke Harper could have won the match for him, but he was distracted by the Wyatt family.
Bray Wyatt and his family able to team up to pick up the win over Adrian Neville.
I'm really wanting the referee to pull out Adrian Neville here.
Eric Rowan, who looked on for most of the match. A terrible, terrible predicament.
And who knows what's going around in the mind of the Wyatt family. Oh dear.
It's Oliver Gray! Look at Oliver Gray! Oh no, the numbers game.
This number's too much for him.
3 on 1.
3 big, powerful men just pounding away, and it's too much for Oliver Gray.
Now it's Bo Dallas! Bo Dallas and Bray Wyatt. Absolute bitterness between those two. We've got chaos in the ring.
All 6 men just fighting for their existence here.
This is a street fight in the ring. The Wyatt family.
We need to get Eric Rowan out of there as quick as possible because he still caused a lot of damage.
Even numbers. Look at that! Rowan down and out. A stern message sent to Bray Wyatt and his family by Bo Dallas, Adrian Neville, and Oliver Gray. This looks to be far from over. A bitter rivalry brewing.
It's over, man.
What will happen next between these 6 on NXT?